Yo, what's going on, family? In today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and strange TikToks that are going to make you question reality. Curious, who opens the door at Devil's Tower? That does look like a door, doesn't it? Not gonna lie.
Dude, did you see the ship?
Yes, with the laser.
Yeah.
What?
This is actually a thing now. They released a clip of the ship firing the Helios laser weapon. And apparently it's able to disarm, and one is like completely annihilate. It's literally a laser off the front of the ship. The lower mode just like will short circuit like electronic, which they've had that tech for a long time. They've talked about being able to disarm bombs from like from satellites and stuff like that, or whatever, stuff from above. But what's crazy is that was just like a kind of like not seen little like this thing is a full-blown Death Star looking thing,
Like the DEWs we've been talking about.
So it could
Yes.
blow
Conspiracy.
something up if it got like overheated.
Oh yeah.
and it's high enough too to where I don't think you're like overheating it. I think you're just going boom.
Obliterating it.
Does that not look a little fake though?
If there's a missile coming, it could shoot the missile and it like disarms it electronically and it just like falls out of the sky.
I mean, doesn't everything now?
Because you can't just see the laser with your naked eye.
Oh.
My eyes are never naked.
Unexplainable quote appears in Phuket, Thailand beach resort before the 7.7 magnitude earthquake arrived. People who were staying in the hotel looking at the balcony noticed this. Now, could this be the sign of what happened on Friday? Here your thoughts.
Anybody know what's going on with the ground lately?
Yo,
Like,
we got fire snow. I ain't never seen fire snow.
In you go, boys. We got everything. Warm beds, square meals, homeless women.
I'm going to sit down here with Jake,
That's great.
who's got his dog Bubba. Jake, who is homeless. Jake, you've found yourself some shelter here. Why are you outside during this entire hurricane?
I got a bad feeling about this, Blue.
Well, I chose not to go inside yesterday because the Salvation Army and Russian Wind's homeless shelter, where they were accepting people, were caught killing everybody that was in there. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So clearly you're homeless, and there are some challenges that you face, sir. I'm just curious, what has it been like out here for you? It's been a little miserable since about 12 o'clock last night. It wasn't too bad before then. About 12 o'clock, lightning, the power went out in the neighborhood over here. And I'm actually a police officer. Okay, sir. I'm curious, as you're here and you're trying to survive outdoors, do you want us to call somebody?
Get in there.
Nice to be indoors, isn't it?
Are they eating the homeless people, yo?
Look.
Quality meats made from
Look at
people
this.
like
Look at
you.
this. Look at this.
And on that note, y'all, I just got brought a nice little lunch snack. Nice little rice cake with some peanut butter, some honey, some cinnamon. It's gonna be fire.
Trying to figure it out. This is wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. What do you think?
Do you guys remember this? VMAS.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part, let me think, would have to be Blink-182's performance.
Really?
Yeah.
You a long-time Blink fan, or is this a new?
I love the fact that they're just free, they're funny, they're humorous, and they don't care, and I love that. And that performance was sick. Very nice. Definitely, whenever you can put down beef, it's all good. So I thought that
Now
was nice.
listen to what they said at the
Yeah, I'm
end.
definitely going to hit a few parties. Not stay out too late. I have a flight to catch in the morning, so party a little bit and then go home.
Where are you going tomorrow?
I'm going to London.
Really, to do?
Premiere for Romeo Must Die. Yeah.
Good luck over there. Have a good night. We'll see you again soon. Okay, bye-bye. Back to you on the marquee. What's happening up there?
Thanks a lot, Kurt. I'm just trying to calculate the frequent flyer miles that Aaliyah is getting. Now, she flew all the way from Australia to be here tonight.
22,000.
And now she's, thank you.
That's a price of fame, though.
And now she's going all the way to London for the premiere of Romeo Must Die. This woman's going to fly free for the rest of her life.
To change with the red, white, and blue summer series.
and they took out the summer freeze, and they replaced it with the Liberty Chill. I thought this was an interesting one, which I find it to be very strange. I find it all to be strange because look at this. We see fireworks. We see Lady Liberty, except it appears like she is being blown over, right? Look behind her. You see her torch way behind her in the exploding fireworks. You see her crown also falling off behind her, as if a storm, explosion, or some wave came washing away the Statue of Liberty. And she just happens to fall apart. Well, if we symbolize, the country of America symbolize freedom, then why would a major corporation like that put on an artwork on their can that portrays Lady Liberty falling to pieces, looking distraught? Bit creepy. Something gonna go down in New York City? Likely the case. Likely the case. We knew that already anyway. Also,
Did anybody see the video that was going viral this past week of a worker that apparently had clearance to access certain parts of these tunnels that he was showing off on video? Probably not smart, but tunnels of which he showed being clearly underneath the airport. I mean, he showed himself walking into the airport and then eventually walking through numerous hallways of which he gained clearance into. And then he took an elevator down below, which seemed like levels down below, might I mention, and he proceeded to walk through this other hallway. And when he walked outside of the door at the end of this hallway, he showed these vast tunnel systems. I mean, these seem to have stretched out for well over a mile. It looked like you can even drive a fucking semi through them. It's actually crazy because on his video, you can actually see numerous individuals passing by him, some even wearing these full black suits. I mean, these things look like mining tunnels. And then he proceeded to talk about something, which is probably why his video just so happened to be taken down. He proceeded to speak about these aircraft that he claimed were hidden down below in various sections throughout these tunnels. He started mentioning how there's certain individuals apparently that have high security clearance, that have access to those certain parts of the tunnels and shit. He even started to talk about Stargate and proceeded to talk about how apparently...
So, I got to see the actual video. I thought he was going to show us the video. Anybody else seen the video of this guy under the airport? I mean, it makes sense though. Like, the airports are huge. And to think there would be nothing underneath would be wild. That would be the perfect place to hide some stuff, wouldn't it? It's like a federal place, barbed wire all around it.
If the sun has no air around it, and fire needs air to burn, then how does the sun keep burning? The sun is literally in a vacuum, which has no air. How does it burn in a vacuum? Isn't that concerning?
That's what's happening. Our minds have been manipulated so badly, we say crazy shit articulately, okay? And we believe it. Like, we just mentioned a whole lot of religions here. Let me simplify something, and if you want to hate me for it, it doesn't matter. I don't give a damn about none of the religions. Ain't none of them worth shit, okay? Now, let me prove it to you. The only thing religion has ever done successfully is divide people. Don't take my word. Look at it your damn self if you can tell yourself the truth, okay? Religion divides people. There ain't but one God. All of these motherfuckers are serving the same God, okay? There ain't but one God, okay? Called by many names. And can't none of these religious motherfuckers get along. Pay attention, goddammit. That's why you got all these different fucking churches, different races, and then in the black community, you got different collections of people claiming they serving God. There ain't but one God. Now let me quote scripture, since that's all. Okay, why use scripture since you don't believe in religion? I said, because it's the only thing my people think they know. Okay? Think about this, okay? If God is our Father, okay? Scripture says, I must be about my Father's business. If you look out the window and you see your Father in a life and death struggle, and God is in a life and death struggle, if you look out the window and see your Father in a life and death struggle, what are you going to do? You're going to go out there
and help him out.
Exactly, okay? As I look through this world, because Scripture says I must be about my Father's business. As I look through this world, I see Satan's children working full-time plus for their daddy. We the children of the Most High are either on vacation or a long-ass break with no intentions of bringing our punk asses back.
Is he lying? Nah.
If this is true, then this is insane and this needs to be exposed immediately. A lot of people have come out recently, including growers themselves, trying to expose what's going on inside of the marijuana you-know-what industry. with growers themselves mentioning how the growing process has apparently been altered, with growers showing their requirements as of lately of having to wear hazmat suits when apparently spraying the plants, mentioning on many occasions of which I've noticed chemicals that are apparently very harmful and toxic, according to them forcing the plants to grow larger buds and speeding up the growing process as well. Some of these hazmat suits of which they've been showing off that apparently they've been forced to use are kind of concerning. And coincidentally, throughout the last 6 months alone, I've been noticing a lot of people have a lot of reports. Majority of these individuals' ages ranging anywhere from 20 to even 50 years old and having 10 plus years of experience. Considering how lenient that our government has been throughout the last 2 years alone with the legalization process, I can't say that I'd be surprised. I mean, I had to personally quit well over a year ago. Yes, I've been 100% sober for over a year now. I am very proud of myself. But anyways, I noticed weirdly enough after 10 plus years that I started to get paranoid, and a lot of people started to blame me growing up for that. But then of course I started noticing it all around me and I just ignored it. Regardless, this is highly concerning if what they're mentioning is actually occurring in the industry. We all know how big pharma is, so I would highly recommend that you just stay aware of how you feel in the future. At this point in time, I would not put anything past our government, honestly. And when it comes to something like that, I mean, you never know.
Hey, you gotta stay away from the GMO buds, man. Gotta stay away from them. And it's hard to determine what's GMO and what's not at this point. You know, everyone's got a different name. You got like 1,000 different strains. Back in the day, it was like 2. Now they got like 1,000. I guess you just got to grow your own if that's what you're going to partake in, you know. And if you can't wait for it to grow, then it's like, maybe you should not do it.
Check this shit out. The sun is over here. Look at these. What the fuck is that?
What is that? Yo, that thing was lighting up the whole sky, whatever it was.
So I'm out here at the farm scouting for turkeys, and it's like between 6:55 and 7 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, I'm just gonna take a good video of the sky. Is really pretty. The farm looks really pretty. And as I'm taking this video, the sky done something weird, like it glitched. And I wasn't looking through the phone, like I was scanning the field, but I was like looking at the field, and I seen the sky do it. And I was like, what the world? And I stopped the video, and I went back, and my phone caught it. I don't know what it is. It's weird, for sure. I'll show you guys a video. Check it out. Tell me what you think. It's kind of weird.
Yo. I know y'all seen that. What in the paradise is going on with the sky? What's really going on?
Yeah, it is. It's a shadow because it's going through the clouds. That is so weird. That is so cool. I've never seen that. The sun must be just the perfect.
Got so many people in LA. Look how bright it is. Oh my gosh.
Reported until jurisdiction is more clearly determined. Walk us through your initial reaction to that court ruling. Do you feel like you and your team are in a good position to address this legally moving forward, or what do you want to see happen next?
Yes, I mean, look,
Yo.
a really important next step. Early this morning, the legal team filed an amended petition with the court, and we're ultimately asking the court to send Rumesia back to Massachusetts immediately and to release her from custody. And just about an hour or so ago, we received a court ruling where the...
Nah, man, what's going on?
I mean, what?
Levitating apples? This real? I don't see any strings anywhere. No. Glitch in the Matrix? Oh, no. Oh, he moved it over too? No way. That was crazy. I don't know. The weather's acting up, ain't it?
This shit's never gonna happen.
Like this.
We might as well get some document.
I know, I just don't want these trees to fall on your truck.
This is fucking wild, Dad. You should see this. Are you videoing it? This is, I've never seen some stuff. I've never seen anything like this.
Kevin, I'll send you this video when I can.
This is just one little side road, plywood, but we're just trying to, I knew I could get through because trucks keep coming through, but yeah, I just picture this video and then that's like the entire county. So like our neighborhood is just destroyed.
Dang.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Something along those lines, maybe, like just so we can shower and eat.
Everything turned into ice.
That power line was laying right in the street yesterday.
Oh my God. This is insane.
I mean, it looks cool though. Not gonna lie. Y'all ever had an ice storm in y'all town?
I don't find it weird. After everybody been praising Thailand and how beautiful it is, how it costs of living, all of that, right? They have an earthquake. Right after they found the pyramid underground, Thailand, earthquake, people seeing aliens in water, underground. There's something going on. Something going on. And what's even crazy, we didn't hear anything about it until we heard it on social media. Like, what is our news doing? How did we not hear about this until social media told us?
What y'all think's going on with the earthquake? Yo, what was that? Did y'all see that? There's some crazy stuff going on. Man, y'all can't say that's some SpaceX. All you want. That came out the mountains.
No, that's not a plane at all.
That shit came out of the mountains.
It does look like it's coming sideways, right?
Okay, I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently there's a startup company to where it's called Buy Sunlight.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's real. 100%
It is real?
It's very real.
If it's dark outside, you can purchase sunlight, and what it does, it gives you a map, and then you click where your house is, or you can do a friend's house, and a satellite pivots to where it does what we talked about with that one satellite that it imitates the sun.
Yeah.
They apparently have that, and you can literally purchase for your house to get direct sunlight at night.
I think that's their pitch. I don't think it's up there, and I don't think it's active.
It's happening next year. They say it's going to be dropping late next year, and you're the first people that purchase it. You're gonna have it's like 30 minutes or something, and it's like 5 kilometers. So it's like not just your house.
Oh, you're affecting
also
everyone.
Like at 3 a.m. you could literally just have like full on sunlight and just prank your neighbors or something. I think it's hilarious. I think it's amazing.
What if they can't like control the magnitude of the sun reflection, and it's like ants with a magnifying glass, like literally lights us on fire.
Just gone.
What are some
Do anybody? Just saying, it's out there. The technology's there. You can buy light though. Think about that. They capitalizing off of the sun now. First, they got us buying water. Now we can buy light. What's next? We're gonna have to buy sleep.
Cases in which you would want to do that outside of pranking your buddy.
I mean, I don't know, having a party.
But a slave to Slither. The monuments he built to his master, you know as the pyramids. But ancient Egypt was not the only place where Slither had his slave Metlar build monuments to him. Ancient Chinese monuments to Slither later became known as Chinese dragons. Still, Metlar endured his slavery. But it was in the jungles of what is now called Asia, Slither had Metlar build his favorite temple. Finally, Metlar rebelled and trapped Slither in a thin layer of unbreakable lava rock. Metlar then placed the helpless Slither within his jungle temple, where the monster has remained for thousands of years.
Can someone please explain to me what version of Space Jam I got? I'm gonna show y'all what I mean.
Property of Warner Brothers. I got the legit, like, Warner Brothers tape. This movie a classic though, not gonna lie.
For reference, this is how the intro is supposed to go.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the town. Come on and slam, if you want to jam.
Yeah, this was definitely the real intro. You had that Mandela effect. This where that earthquake was? Nah, I'd be spooked out if I was in that pool and this happened to me. I wouldn't know what to do.
What the fuck is happening?
You on top of a building like that too? Like way up there?
Oh. I'm so scared. What?
Oh no.
Scared? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, I couldn't imagine being over there right now.
Oh, my mind. What's happening? My mind.
Building just rocking.
What is that?
Can we run that way?
Hang on. What on earth is that? Something that's shooting out in front of it now. There's two of them. Whoa. Oh my god, guys, you are looking. I don't know what you're looking at, but they're UFOs. If ever there's an unidentified flying object, that's that.
Can we go that way? Can we go that way?
There's two of them flying next to each other. Oh my God, you guys, I don't think you realise how lucky you are to even witness something like this. Look at them.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Can I quickly go that way a bit?
Yeah, go where you want, mate.
I'm running over. But I'm on the golf course. The cars run over like really close.
I've never seen anything like it.
Dad?
Yeah?
Is that a road there? Yeah. Onto the guy in the field, because that'll be right above us.
Paranormal caught on camera. This one's you. Look
I think that's one or two ships. I'm kind of thinking it's like one ship.
Wow. Look at them. The
Or one, whatever it is.
Yeah. It's gone.
It's just gone into the clouds.
And the back. Dad, can we please go to that green bit?
You ain't get there for it.
I will.
I've never seen it. Honestly, I don't think you actually realise. You talk about UFOs, Sims. They are actual proper UFOs. There is nothing. What could be flying like that with those? And they're all flashing now in the clouds. Look, can you see that in the clouds?
Yeah. Going down.
Where's it gone? I've lost it.
Hey.
It's back.
Oh yeah. Where?
Look.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That can't go back on that hill bit.
Yes, mate. They're two UFOs. That's not a plane. That is nothing with a human being in it, is it? Look at them. Look at that.
It looks flat as well, and UFOs are like flat.
They're like, mate. They're like almost like orbs. Massive orbs. I have no idea. They're both super bright lights with big tails. Like, it's almost like when I first saw it, I thought, no, is that like a firework or something? Yeah. And then it went down and started going up again. Wow, look at this. How mad.
I don't think that instantly.
Yeah, it might do, mate.
It's going to go on forever.
It's amazing. But what are those bits? They're almost like fire coming out of the back. Now they're like disappearing and flashing. This is unbelievable.
No, for real.
Well lucky to see something like this.
Have you ever saw one?
No, not like this, mate. But they're just flashing. They're not even a thing now. There's no tail coming off them now, and they're just flashing. Look, like strobe lights. Can you see that in the sky without the camera?
Yeah, it just looks like it's behind the cloud almost.
I don't know, maybe. Wow. Whoa! Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, big flash. Amazing.
What is that like?
Do you think God exists?
Hey, yo, what do you think that was? Do you think that's two orbs, two UFOs? Or do you think it was one with like two bright lights? Because the way it was flying was like two in sync, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
No.
Why?
I mean, it's beside the point, though, whether God exists or not. I mean,
Really?
the main thing is that you try to actually work towards improving society, improving the world around you, and I don't really see people like yourself doing that.
Oh,
You're trying
really?
to distract people from the real problems in society and bring them back towards theology, which has done nothing, right, to, like, advance the struggles of humanity in the last, like, 100 years, but, like, keep people pinned down, right? Like, in countries like Mexico, right, I travel a lot, so I have family there. The church is the biggest obstacle to people standing up for themselves against oppression.
Really?
It is one of the main pillars of oppression in that society. I know a lot of you guys don't agree with me, but, right, because the church is constantly saying, obey authority, just accept the way things are, pray, pray that things will get better, and don't actually struggle against what is keeping you down. Don't actually struggle against the people that are coming and taking all the resources out of your land, that are paying you miserable wages. Just have a good work ethic, right? Have good values, pray, and accept the way things are. And so, yeah, you know, I don't think that you're actually, right, like, doing anything to improve, you know, the lot of downtrodden and toiling people. And you're just putting up smoke and mirrors to distract people.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the demographic with the most envious in the world?
Probably the wealthy countries, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's the reason why I'm going to be in January. I want to go to Africa to learn more about the cultures, to avoid misunderstandings.
But you,
and to learn more about the cultures and the person itself.
But you understand that race and colour is much more than skin deep. It's heritage and pedigree and tradition and history and struggle. It's all of those things that you can't hope to get anywhere near with 3 tanning injections.
No, but also all these steps, also having black curly hairs and going to change also my nose to really African version, also more wider here,
You're
and
having further surgery.
and also have and also have butt implants. Like also, I like the curves of black women, and I want to get them step by step.
So yeah, tell me what you guys think about this in the comments. She used melanin injections to turn herself quote unquote black. She's now officially black, but the thing that I'm wondering is where do they get the melanin from these injections? And
right.
They're super expensive. Where are they getting all this melanin from?
So what do you think these are?
Like clay.
Well, have you met people who don't believe in dinosaurs before?
Yeah, every now and then we do get people who don't believe in dinosaurs.
Are you able to persuade them that dinosaurs are real?
I give the facts and some of my personal experience with these.
Okay. Your personal experiences as in one?
As in actually going out and digging for dinosaurs.
You've never dug up a dinosaur before?
I have. Yes, I have.
Where?
Utah.
If Daniel has pictures, will you believe?
Absolutely not.
No. So
whoever Daniel went and did those dinosaurs up would probably put them there.
You think somebody planted the bones under the ground?
And they knew exactly where to go get them from?
I don't know about that.
Well, yeah, of course you don't know. You're the one who was tricked.
So those the real teeth from T-Rex?
Yeah, the lower jaw is pretty complete. If you take a look in between the cracks, we put in things like clay and glue to hold it together.
So you're saying this is a lot of this is clay?
Not a lot. Well,
a lot. Yeah, a lot of it's clay.
A lot of it is clay.
You can definitely tell. So that's a real dinosaur bone.
This is a natural copy, basically, a fossil.
It's a copy.
A copy.
A natural.
How many people are involved in this scam, Daniel?
I understand why it would be, why it's hard for people to believe that these animals did exist at one point.
Because nobody never seen them.
I'm glad we established this. Let's keep going.
Remind you of any animal?
It looks like a dog or an anteater or something.
Yeah, it's actually the ancient ancestor of modern day cetaceans, or whales, dolphins, and porpoises.
That's a whale?
Come on, man. Come on, Jimmy.
It's not a whale.
Hell no, that ain't no whale.
No, that was not. You have that
That's
wrong.
definitely not flipping.
You got to redo this. It's wrong.
Yeah, that's terrible. You do that?
That? No, no way.
What the heck? Straight ran her over. Yo, what's really going on with these people out here, right? It's some crazy stuff. Like, how'd he just run her over like that? Was he in the right mindset? I don't know, man. Weird and strange stuff going on in the world today. And these are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that you'll see. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on. And until next time, YouTube, peace.